We do, we work hard and things like that, but there's definitely some improvements that can come, you know, in the room from, certain situations. I don't want to be too candid and things like that, but there are the three big things that I want to focus on is, the recruiting, the branding, and improving the workouts.
All right, let's dive into the leadership style. How do you rate yourself as a leader? What do you bring to the student athletes that's going to be right here in this mat?
So that's a great question. I do have a military background. I served for X amount of years. I was in the National Guard, the PA Guard, Virginia Guard, and the North Carolina Guard, just because I moved a little bit because of my wrestling career. So I definitely have a unique leadership style that may be different from other people. I believe in structure, organization. Timeliness is huge for me. But I also believe in, not having my athletes do something that I wouldn't do with them. I'm still pretty young. I still can scrap with my guys and things like that. I even made a bet with them, if y'all did this and this, I would, wrestle in the U.S. Open.
Nice,
So
nice.
it was like,
yeah.
One end I was like, yes, they did.
Yeah.
I was like, I did want to compete again.
Right. I love that, man. We saw that play out,
Yeah. Shout out to Kendrick. That was awesome, kid.
It was awesome, yeah.
So I did, it's just that I'm not going to have my student athletes do something that I wouldn't do. I do believe in a relationship amongst the coaches outside of the room, So you shouldn't just go to a place where, the only time you're going to get that leadership, that mentorship is in the wrestling room. You want to have a relationship with your coach that extends beyond the wrestling room. I talk to my college coach once or twice a week, He's like almost a father figure for me. I talk to him about anything from grad school to the transition that's happening here, just to life, and I want to offer that as well to my students, my student athletes, because I believe coaching is far more than just yelling, sitting in a corner and bringing in recruits. These parents, send you their child for 4 to 5 years, so are certain roles that come with the sport that you have to take on. If you're just playing that typical, stereotypical coaching position, you're doing a disservice to yourself in the sport of wrestling.
Yeah.